Rainy day here outside, and I have to take advantage of my last vacation days. Today I will be restyling, giving a second styling to this Thuja twin trunk. So I will discuss the design in a moment. I have to analyze it first to see where it goes. But the idea is to remove all the dead parts, all the insignificant parts, all the parts that are not growing where I want to, and also places where I have 3 pieces of foliage down to 2. We'll simplify a lot the foliar mass before we do any wiring, and with the wiring we will then place things where we want. I do want to keep this defining branch going down, but we will see how it works out. There is a guy wire here holding these 2 trunks together. We will see when I remove it where it stands, if it moves out, or if I need to put it, or if I want to put it closer still. I'm not entirely sure yet. And these 2 branches get really close one to another. I should remember to tie this to the bench in a moment. So first I will clean a lot the foliage, and afterwards we will discuss the design with the simplification of the foliar mass. Right now there is so much going on that it's hard to even decide what to do. So stay with me, and I'll join you back in a moment after the time lapse of cleaning this tree. So I just removed the rubber that was covering these branches, and you can see roots that grew under it here and here. It's quite incredible. You have other roots here and here. All of this was protected with rubber for a year, and the rubber deteriorated, and I guess some water started sifting in, and it just started to air layering itself without any wounds to the cambium. It's quite interesting. So far I have simplified quite a lot the structure. I removed a few big branches that were here. It was just too much clutter, and this side of the tree competing with that side. Right now I really like this movement, but unfortunately I think I will have to get rid of it, because this is something I cannot bend away, and it's really impacting on the possibility of bringing, with this being more or less the front, of bringing this up to continue the design a little more elongated, to maintain a number of foliage masses throughout. This is a feminine design, and frankly I'm thinking that this will be a second design here with these branches, and I will probably remove this and simply cut away. I don't think I can do much with all of this section here, and it's really cluttering a lot the 2 designs. So I rather have it a small pad here with some foliage pads framing this area here. So with these guys here, framing this area with a small apex here, and remove all of this and bring this one up here and down. So I think this is what I will do. It's a big move here, but I think it's the right thing to do. Yeah. So I'll have to saw away this part. I'll bring a big towel to hide it before I actually cut it. But I think this is what I will do. Remove this, all this top here, all of this foliage here, and then this will be the continuation of the trunk going down and here, and this will come up and somewhere here, and with the branches coming down and creating masses of foliage. I think this is the right solution for this tree, because otherwise it will always remain looking like a bush instead of a tree, which is the case now. So I will bring a towel and let's see how it looks. So this is how it looks like without any of that, and I think this is the right decision to then bring this branch either through the front or through the back and create some positive space here to cover this negative space with foliage, and then bring this up and create a sinuous feminine design for the mother tree, and then the daughter tree, which is smaller. They are still big, but then it will look more like a tree than a bush. So this is what I will do. I will remove all of that. I will not even create a gene. I think I want to have some separation between the two, and so I'll just saw this off here, and that's it. Yeah, that's a decision. Gotta live with it. If it's the wrong one, we're evolving this design, and we'll see where it leads us in the future. So come the saw. That was a big move. That was hard. So I'll put some plumber's putty into the wound, and it's not for any healing purposes, it's just to prevent loss of moisture. So now I'll move this branch here. It will come here if I can, and then this will come up. Okay. Hey, so this is the final product of redesigning this Thuja. I end up cutting this big extension of the trunk, and I thinned a lot the branches. I brought up those branches that were going down and created the apex here. This is a mother and daughter design, or father and son. Both of them are harmonious designs, each one. So the trunk is going to the left, the defining branch is going to the left, and the apex is going to the left. And this one here is harmonious also, but it's to the right. The weight of the movement is going to the right, defining branch to the right, apex to the right. So actually this design, I call it, this composition, I call it the conflict, because father and the son are facing away from each other. All those silly things that we say in bonsai to rationalize why we design. I just actually, the truth is actually that I like it. I really like this big loop now. This was the branch, and now it's the continuation of the trunk. And there in the apex there is also a loop like that. So I find it quite interesting. I think it's the best design for this tree at the moment, for this iteration, and it's always a work in progress. So progressive bonsai, not just the design but also the fact that it's in progress all the time. Let me give you a turn around. I try to make it look good from all directions. There's a very interesting shari, very old shari here, but it's a bit hidden. But the tree looks good from this direction as well. and this is the design for now. Now we'll let it evolve, and next time we will do what we feel the tree is telling us to do. So the great thing about doing your homework, as Walter Paul says, clean the tree, remove the things that you don't need. I made a major decision here, but once I did that, then the tree tells you what design it's up to. So you work with the tree, and I'm quite happy with the result. I haven't fully wired everything. There might be a few things that I forgot, and there might be a few things that moved once I moved the tree here to film it, but I'm quite happy with the result. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next one. If you like this, please subscribe. Until the next one, bye bye.